As organized crime and trafficking in drugs and weapons flourish across the old continent, the European Union is facing an increasingly complex and pervasive threat: money laundering. Threatening the authority of states, this criminal activity poses a major challenge to the integrity of the EU's financial system and its ability to fight organized crime. Suspicious financial activities accounted for around 1% of the EU's GDP in 2019. The digital age has ushered in new opportunities for criminals to launder money. Criminal networks have taken advantage of globalization, digitalization, and have adapted to the changing landscape of the financial sector to launder billions of euros of illicit profits every year. According to a Europol report, while almost 70% of criminal networks operating in the EU still use basic money laundering techniques, around 30% use professional money laundering networks and underground banking systems. The use of shell companies, money smuggling, trading in digital assets, and exploiting legal and regulatory loopholes are among the sophisticated methods used by criminal organizations. These methods create complex, multi-jurisdictional chains of transactions. This makes it extremely difficult for financial investigators to trace and recover illicit funds. According to Europol, less than 2% of annual organized crime proceeds are recovered. For the first time, the EU has proposed a comprehensive set of modernized rules, uniformly applicable in the member states, aimed at closing the loopholes that have historically allowed criminals to launder money and finance terrorist activities through the European financial system. In May last year, a text on the transfer of funds and the regulation of cryptocurrencies was already approved, and in December an agreement was reached to create a new European agency, AMLA, responsible for monitoring compliance with anti-money laundering and anti-terrorist financing requirements. A final decision on its seat and its budget is expected on 22 February. And a couple of weeks ago, on January 18, in a decisive move, a provisional deal was struck in the EU on an anti-money laundering package, which aims to eliminate loopholes and standardize due diligence requirements across member states. The new regulation includes customer due diligence rules for the private sector, applying not only to traditional financial institutions but also to other players, from real estate to luxury homes to football clubs. Another key aspect of the agreement is the imposition of an EU-wide €10,000 limit on payments in cash and cryptocurrencies. The second text, the directive, deals with national rules on prudential supervision and financial reporting. However, the true success of the European anti-money laundering framework will be measured not only by the robustness of its rules, but also by its ability to adapt and respond to the changing tactics of money launderers and terrorist financiers. What's more, as the rules are implemented, it will be essential to monitor how they impact on the financial ecosystem and how they balance security with regulatory burden.